Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So, we just came off of the Fallout New Vegas stream, and it was pretty fun. We had, we broke out of the, we finally broke out of the Omuertas. Oh god, that was freaking heck, dude. I think that I'm gonna take the easy way out, for this episode, and we're just gonna do a little Moriko Ishii. The Doom Slayer, Ash, and all the other easy comparisons to make. We're gonna do Timeline A because, you know, we're still hunting for that Innsmouth Mermaid meta, and we'll go with Thutsu. We'll turn the heat up, you know. And so obviously we could hunt for achievements, but I don't think we're gonna do that on this episode. I'm down for like I'm down for just a chill, regular run of World of Horror. You know, just do a little relaxing World of Horror as a treat. You know, because I've had a big content day, actually. We did Monster Camp with Twitch.tv Joey Hazard. We did, and then immediately after that, I did 2 hours of Fallout New Vegas, which is pretty fun, pretty good. I won't spoil it all for you, but we finally got out of the Omuertas hell in Gamora. You know, we got out of there, we did some quests, it was a lot of fun. And now we're just winding down with some pre-Rimworld World of Horror. Rim World of Horror. The greatest mod collaboration that absolutely nobody asked for. But my Rimworld colony has been an absolute disaster. You know, I told it to some buddies when we were like waiting for the Among Us lobby to start. My Rimworld colony went so terribly wrong that, I mean, I dug 15 graves and that still wasn't enough. But I finally, like, Rimworld is a very strange game because it kind of exists in a, you start doing something and you're excited to see it through to the end, and then something bad happens and the game can get tedious for a while if you're like me and you're good enough to where you won't die, but you're bad enough to where you won't be able to, like, capitalize on when it gets easier, because the game kind of, like, I'm on Cassandra Classic. Every day I feel like going to Fiobi Chillax. But, you know, more seriously, it's like, you know, the game kind of ebbs and flows, and so sometimes it's like you get into a really good spot where you can just do a lot and you can thrive, and then you get absolutely destroyed by the game. And then sometimes you get into a situation like me, where I was a little bit too slow, because I hadn't played Rimworld in a couple of years. I hadn't played Rimworld, maybe like in a year. 2 years is probably an exaggeration, but I hadn't played it in a while. And so, what ended up happening was I was pretty slow, and I forgot how, I forgot how to basically do the early game, and so I got into a position where I was constantly on the brink of death, but I could never really capitalize and, like, make gains, and so now I'm kind of trying to brute force gains to just see if it'll work. Yeah, you know, I don't really, like, this is sketchy as hell, but I mean, when you're Moriko, it's just kind of time to rip and tear until it is done. And I think that that's an appropriate reaction to what we've got going on here. You know, -1 knowledge until the end of the mystery from the baseball concussion. You know, it's not really a huge deal. But yeah, we're just relaxing, we're just hanging out. And that's why I'm playing Moriko. It's like, we actually did use the shotgun. We found a riot shotgun on the Fallout New Vegas stream. It was we ended up using it because we didn't have our weapons, because whenever you enter, like, one of the strips, it's like, whenever you enter one of the strips, it's like, we don't have second enemy, by the way, so we don't have to worry about it. But whenever you enter one of the casinos, they take all your guns away from you. And so we ended up getting into a situation where it's like, here's the thing, we could get this ending for Kana and get ending B finally, but I think that's just a sacrificial lamb run. When you want to win, you always go with ending A for Eerie Eels. Will he even survive the blood loss? Yes, he will. Kana, ready for adventure. Punished Kana. But, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm kind of at the point in RimWorld where I'm sort of brute forcing progress, and whenever a colonist has a mental break, it's usually, I've been very lucky. It's mostly just been tantrum, and so I just let them smash the walls for a bit, and then they get catharsis, and then they recover. But I'm finally getting to the point where I should theoretically be able to make, like, a lot of progress. And so I'm pretty happy with how that's turning out. Yeah, we could do scissors. I think scissors could be fun. We'll actually do it. Do we want to do it properly? I'm not entirely sure. We will drink the... We forgot to actually go to the bathtub, didn't we? That's... You rarely forget that. Oh, wait, hold on. We need that in case we come up in that one event where we need the bottle. But, we'll just kind of vibe like this for now. I'm not particularly worried about missing +3 health, but... I mean, we will check out the masks, obviously, but we're not gonna wear it. We really do like having +1 perception. At least until we get, oof. We really like having +1 perception, at least until we get, I'm just writing down scissors here so we don't forget. We will try to sneak because we want to fail it, because curse signs literally means nothing. Casting spells raises doom, who cares? And I'd rather get 20 EXP instead of 10. We don't need the curse scissors, so why would we bother? Let's just, like, let's just do this correctly. And then deft handling would be pretty great, but I'll take art knowledge. I don't normally like art knowledge, but Moriko is, like, the character who makes perception work, so, you know, who cares? We do have a charisma, knowledge, and dexterity check. I think I'll pump knowledge up, just because it's a better stat. But, what was I gonna say? Wow, we're getting some weird ones, aren't we? So we will throw the baseball bat, just so that we can kill her in one turn. And then that's all she wrote. Yeah, I mean, when you play Moriko on Ithutu, you know, like, you know what you're in for. Like, it's just gonna be a stomp. We even, like, this is gonna be kind of sus, but we can just shoot her if it gets bad. We can also figure out if regular Scissor Woman is a human or not, but she's definitely Eldritch. 21 health isn't even that bad. In fact, because we're going to Fear Festival, why don't we just do this? Because we can fully heal after this. So that's perfectly fine. But if I remember correctly, we're gonna get... I'll put Joey's Monster Camp video in the end card or the description. It was a lot of fun. Like, Monster Camp is weird because you have to narrate a lot of insane things. But it is a lot of fun, right? Like, having people come up with stupid voices for the characters. Apparently, I'm a good cloud girl. Or no, not a cloud girl, sorry. Ghost girl. I don't know her name off the top of my head. I have nicknames for all of the characters. I'm trying to romance the blue Oni girl, and I just call her the Doll Corporation. Because I tried to pronounce her name once, and then everybody laughed at me. Because I called her, like, Dalia or something. So I just call her, I just call her the Doll Corporation. And I won't spoil the results of yesterday's Monster Camp session, but it was definitely worth having a gander at. I mean, we don't even need to do Fear Festival right now, so we'll do Violent Vigil, but hold on, we need to make sure that we have items, because we can't access our storage container in Vigil. But yeah, we together we vibe in the mansion. We vibe in Ito's mansion, and of course, you know, while we're walking into the mansion, our grand uncle just has the Greek art exhibition poster just hanging on his wall, like right over there in the background. So, you know, the master bedroom should be blah blah blah. Shut up, nerd. Stalker's mask is kind of cool, but we can never use it, so it's like, who cares? We'll get rid of, we'll store the steak knife. I was gonna say the sewing knife for now, but let's see what we got here. We have bow, clap, bow, clap. Wait, did I read that right? Okay, yeah, bow, clap, bow, clap, bow, clap, bow, clap. Write this down. Do we want to fight the boss? I mean, we could. We definitely 100% could. Joseph Ferris. Dexus and... Oh, wait, no, this isn't Joseph Ferris. This is a completely different thing. My mistake. We could fight the boss for sure. I'm not worried about it at all. Assuming that, you know, it's not the plant with blood. Oh, it is the plant with blood. Never mind. We'll take minus doom. Because do I want 10 EXP or do I want minus 3 doom? I want minus 3 doom. And also, I don't want to... I mean, here's the thing. We have the lump of flesh, so we could do it if we wanted to. Oh my god, a book. Oh my god, a book. I have hatred and malice. But, this is a pretty bad enemy. I don't like this enemy. So I preemptively want to throw things at it. And so I will. Because I genuinely do not like this enemy. So what we'll do is this? That's not really worth it, but here's the thing. If we can do this... I mean, this is risky as heck, but why not, right? You missed the attack. Yeah, okay. I mean, what are the odds, right? It's a 90% chance we murder him. So, deft handling, you know, would be nice, but we don't need it. We'll take... Do we want to make charisma check happen or dexterity check? I think we're going to get knowledge check, obviously. We don't have the strength check, so I'm not really worried about leveling up strength. I think that what we could do is... It's more likely for us to get 8 charisma, and that means... So here's the thing. Currently, we are taking... minus 6 stamina, minus 3 reason. We're playing Moriko, so we have the option to take Daddy's Girl, so I think I care more about getting rid of that minus 3 reason damage that we've got going on here. Cut down the plant, and then we gotta dab on a few relative nerds. And then we're just golden. 33% doom for, you know, the third mystery. That's pretty gross. Like, we really... Like, even if we get roads closed here, I don't think that'd be very bad. Contaminated water is normally pretty bad, but it's like, you know, I don't really care. We didn't even get the compass this game. And we're doing perfectly fine. That's just a testament to the fact that Moriko is Moriko, and you should not mess with her under any circumstance. I do like the Stalker's mask, but we might as well just... Okay, hold on. Let's grab the library book real quick and discard it, just in case we have, like, the legendary chance. And then we'll do Fear Festival now. Actually, hold on. We can get ending B for Fear Festival. That'd be kind of fun. Because what that just means is we take minus 2 stamina, which is perfectly fine. But, hey, so we unlocked something after all. I just have to fight the muscle memory, which should be relatively easy. It shouldn't be super hard. No, because we're losing stamina, I don't want to do that. Fujiko is good, but not that good, and Asato is just laughably bad. So I think we'll just kind of hang out right here for a bit. We don't have Outdoorsman, so I actually kind of want to heal again, because, I mean, it's too good not to, right? Like, it's too generous. If we get, like, I mean, Hermit's great. I really like Hermit. Hermit helps out a lot. So let's just Onsen to make up for that. Yeah? Plus 2 stamina for plus 2 doom? That's perfectly fine. And then, let's see. Do I want to get +1/+1 for 3? That's like resting with fetid fumes, but I think it's kind of fine. Like, we just have to -1 funds for Yoichi is like the Galaxy Brain Stonks play. It's like you lose 1 fund, you go down to 0, you get Jar of Blood, you go up to 2, then you get rid of Yoichi, then you have 4. But we are not in the money-making business, we're in the Eldritch Monster Slaying business, and a compass would be nice, but we don't need it at this point. It's way too late to get a compass. Yeah, so anyways, we just have to walk here until the sun rises, and we're gonna be in big trouble. You love to make I hate small shrines so much. Like, a perception check and a luck check is normally, like, a freaking nightmare to do. Because it's like, perception's a terrible stat on everybody who's not named Moriko Ishii, and then luck is just, I mean, it's luck, right? So we can't kill with this. I'm not happy with you existing, so goodbye. So the question is, do we want Daddy's Girl or deft handling? I don't think we need deft handling. The thing that would get us... Combat is not hard. So the thing that is going to get us killed is just cadavers. So we're going to work against the idea of getting cadavers. I kind of... Oh my god. Moriko's bad laundry day causes her to take as much mental damage as sacrificing a friend to an eldritch god. That's hilarious. We haven't done this on the save file yet, so let me actually give it the good old-fashioned narration. The sun is slowly rising as you get closer to the abandoned industrial building. Cautiously entering the factory, you can't help but notice the forest got totally silent. You were not the only one trying to stop the ritual and save your friends. Special forces have raided the occult hideout, arresting the suspects. Led outside, the handcuffed cult leader suddenly stops. You are too late, they say in a raspy voice. Our lord is free once more. Yeah, get wrecked, aunt. I don't... you summon Bricky Orchid 8? What do I care? Well, what do I care about that, huh? You think I'm a coward? Well, yes, I am a coward, but that's neither here nor there. I would appreciate you don't bring that up. But, here we do be going, though. So, the chances of us getting 2 more books for the hardest achievement in gaming is probably, like, incredible. I cannot believe. On Harbinger of Doom, a 7 is not a 50-50, or a 7 is not above average. We'll fail the luck check horribly. Lose the reason that we just gained, but... yeah, read the letters, of course. Oh no! The thing that's so difficult to do that you have to throw an entire run in order to do it. Oh no, I'm so scared. We only have 6 strength here, so I actually just want to take a nap. 2% Doom for 1-1 is actually pretty good. Like, 1 stamina, 1 reason, that's not horrible. We'll open ourselves up to a jar of our fondest memories. I mean, we're done with the mystery. Like, all we have to do is sit on the floor, and then we're done. I'm not entirely happy with what you're doing to me here. We don't even have Takahashi, so I'm not even worried about, like, throwing weapons at all. Yeah, sure, why not? Just meme it, dude. Like, like, if somebody watched this video, like, they're like, oh man, I wonder what World of Horror is all about, and then they watched this episode, they probably would just think this is, I mean, listen, Moriko Ishii is the character that you play if you want to stomp your way through the entire game, and that's a completely accurate statement. So, yeah, it's just like, we can meme charisma, none of this matters, like, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing the Lighthouse could do could kill us. Because that's just what happens when you play Moriko Ishii. Like, if you play Moriko Ishii, you're basically saying, I just want to win the game, right? Like, and you know, I'm a bit tired because I've been talking for 5 hours, I think, because it was like 3 hours for Monster Camp and then 2 hours for New Vegas. So I'm, you know, your boy's tired, and your boy wants to go play RimWorld before I pass out. So, because I'm finally about to build the, whatchamacallits, I'm finally about to build my colonists, like, living quarters. They've been living in the storage room the entire time, and it's so sad. I didn't even have to look at the memory text for that, by the way. I just remembered it. I'm on my game tonight. Like, Moriko's on her game, I'm on my game. I mean, we could dab on them with, like, Hermit just for the lulz, but, you don't want... I cannot believe that probably for, like, 100 episodes... I thought that Hermit's entire quote was, you don't want, but it's actually, you don't want to learn the truth, I think. But because it clips down there and you can't read it properly. But anyways, we are going to take like 3 damage at the sign of Nurgle, the dexterity check. Who cares? We've done it. Ithutu's been dabbed on successfully. Unfortunately, wait, here's the thing. I was gonna say, unfortunately, we haven't unlocked anything. We got a new ending, so that's, like, perfect. Now, if you're a new viewer, and you've never seen World of Horror before, this is not representative of what the game is at all. This is representative of what it's like to play Moriko Ishii. When you pick Moriko, you are picking the Doomslayer. Alright, you are picking the most overpowered character in the game. If you want to play World of Horror, you pick one of these losers at the ending screen, because Moriko is so good, she doesn't need her own ending screen. She just exists. We saw 43 new events. Oh my god. You encountered 6 new enemies. Let me know what your favorite new enemy in the comments down below was. My favorite new enemy was... My favorite new enemy was the wooden mannequin that whenever we hit it, it dealt our damage back to us. That was my favorite new enemy. And that's a reference. There's a couple of people who are watching, I know, who are gonna get that. But yes, so thank you all so much for watching. My name is Webweaver. I hope you're all staying safe out there. If you're looking for a more representative idea of what World of Horror is, it ain't this. It definitely ain't this. I mean, Moriko is a beast on her own. So, thanks for watching. My name is Webweaver. I mean, listen, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know that I say my outro like 15 million times. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Webweaver. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. And I hope you're all staying safe out there. I'm gonna go play RimWorld while this video is rendering, and then I'm gonna freaking die. So, thanks for watching. See ya.